Hello, hello. What's up, Sunny? What's up, Latzi? We're back. We're doing some creative playing today. I'll be right there. Just 1 second. How's everyone doing today? How you guys been? Now, I do have a plan for today, to be honest. I wanted to go back to our beautiful city, obviously. Who would have guessed? We're gonna do a bit of creative planning. We probably won't get it done today, at least. But I want to start. And yeah. Hello, chat. How you guys doing? Okay. Should be pretty much fine. Now we are in a creative copy, as you can tell. We're now in survival and city. Now there are some other stuff around already, right? But I wanna focus on like this part here. We're gonna make it a beautiful large river or canal, and I'm gonna put a bunch of buildings on both sides. So we have to do that today. Hello, Hans. How you guys doing today? Lotte? Lotte? Oh, I don't know, man. Okay. Genuinely, it's gonna be a bit different from like what we've already built, since I wanna base the city on Venice. And if you don't know, Venice has a lot of canals, and it's literally almost in the water. So it's definitely gonna be a challenge. I haven't built anything like that before, ever. And yeah, I don't know what to say, to be honest. It's I'd say we just hop in, to be honest. I do have some inspo already. Obviously, basically just pictures of Venice and from some games and everything, but I'm not sure if it's... I'm actually using out the land. Not today, actually. I mean, at some point we can just hollow it out, right, with Axiom. But for now, it's time to plan. Bunch of planning today. Usually I do use purple wool quite a lot. I don't know why I don't know why, to be honest. I feel like I barely use it in any builds, so it's like probably the best for planning. Now I just gotta like imagine how I want to start this, to be honest. I wish I was land. What? Okay, David. Whatever you say, man. How are you doing today? Been a while. What's your weekend so far, guys? Hope everyone's having a beautiful weekend. I'm probably not updating to 0.11 in quite a bit, because there's a few mods that are missing, and I do rely on them for the visuals of the game. So like once the mods are out, I might wait for 0.12, like better clouds. Yeah, exactly. You hungry, David? Okay, I see. Fair. I would just get some inspo pics. Okay. I wake up at 5 AM. Bro, that is quite bad. I'll be honest. Yeah, I have it in a sec. Don't worry. We're gonna build in 1 minute. 1 minute. In short, I'm not doing okay. Oh god. I hope it gets better. Genuinely. Yo. Something going. How are you doing today? Okay. I haven't built in style at all. I have literally no idea where to start. I feel like starting is always the worst. I genuinely feel like starting is always the worst. Like, yeah, you have to come up with something from literally nothing. So it's basically you just have to start and like put something down and make it better over like at some point. But humor, I am doing good so far. Let me make some presets. How I want to do this, we're just gonna make some squares, right? And then we can copy them, put them into places, all across basically. We can make rectangles as well and like make different ones, different sizes, different everything, right? Just different shapes to kind of make it easier for us. We're gonna do 7, 9, and 11 probably as well. You should build a terrain block by block because it takes more time, so I won't get bored. That's fair. I mean, I feel like the fun in terrain, like building terrain with Axiom or tools, for example, to me is that I can do a lot with it. It's like I'm not limited because it doesn't. You can like make grander projects, right? So. How tall do we make these? But my day has been good. Appreciate it. Been at the gym earlier, and I guess now we're streaming. You know. Now we're streaming. I'm gonna make them all like 1 floor high so far, and then we can just put them like down where we want them, right? And then we're gonna make different shapes as well, like rectangles and whatsoever, to sketch out a part of it, and then we can like go back to it and change everything individually, kind of. That's like what I'm trying to do at least. Go 7 here again. How long do we make this one? Wait, that's okay. And 1 year of pure micro got like a village done because of the custom terrain. That's fair. I mean, custom terrain in only survival is quite a challenge. Like, I've done it before. I did it for quite a while. But I do really appreciate the tools nowadays. They're like so much better. Alternating, yeah. Just rotate the buildings and put them like together, make like different kind of shapes. I feel like the simplest is just creating like multiple shapes, right? They can basically just take them, like create a new shape with them, right? I can basically like place them wherever you want them and create like a new building that has like multiple shapes, for example. That's basically what I'm trying to do at the moment. How many would do 11 as well? I can find a chat. Hello Trent, how are you doing, man? I have no idea why you can find a chat and why it didn't work before, but like, welcome back, I guess. That thing never worked? Oh god. Wait, making? I'm trying to lay out. I want to start laying out like the entire left and right side of this river to create a city based on Venice as well as Bravos from Game of Thrones. Wait, am I dumb? I'm dumb. I'm literally dumb. What a shit. I can't count. There was like 10. I wanted 11. How you doing, Tellings? How's your weekend so far? How's everyone doing? Now wait. do we want like just the top view of it, or like do we also want the walls already? I can't really tell yet. I'm good too, thank you. Do we make some circles as well? I feel like we make some circles as well. Some different kind of shapes. Now, what I wanna do with the entire city is make it really clustered in a way. So we're gonna have a lot of different smaller buildings that are kind of very close to one another. Sometimes even on top of each other, right next to each other, and like I want it to be crowded, right? So we're gonna make a bunch of presets for now, so we can like copy them over into places, and then start buildings like based on the ground shapes, the foundations. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Gonna take for me to get used to XM. Didn't take too long. I previously used World Edit like years ago, so it wasn't too difficult to get used to. XM is a lot easier compared to World Edit, and I feel like it's just about trying things out. Like you probably like need a week to figure most things out if you play like 2 hours a day and like just try around with Axiom. At least I'd believe so. Can we make one that's a bit bigger, like that maybe? More of like 3 kind of. What other shapes do we make? I learned Axiom yesterday, but you're not loving the new 3D software learning curve. The navigation editor but it's very confusing. Do you use the default settings or Blender? Like, I do use the default settings. Genuinely, like, it is a bit annoying, I agree. But once you like start using it more often, you kind of get the hang of it, in my opinion. It's just about getting used to it. I mean, like, no matter like what kind of was it navigation, or like no matter what kind of mechanic they would have put in, like for some people it would be probably like still an issue. It's genuinely just about getting used to it, right? At least that's what I believe. I mean, it's different for everyone. How tall do we make these? Like the same kind of, no? Yep. Okay. Now we can technically start taking the shapes and putting them down to more or less like put on buildings, and or like at least like the shapes at least. And we put on the shapes to have some, like to create some idea of like where the buildings go, right? And then after we can like go back, remove the wool and change it into actual buildings and color them, add details and whatsoever. Just about like getting down shapes and kind of creating a sketch. Is it the same with painting or any kind of drawing, artwork, or whatever you guys are used to? I kind of want to start over here. It's like you kind of put down lines, or what's it called? Lines, dots, or whatever, to like mark like where things go. And yeah. The goat, welcome back, Moro. How are you doing today? Said you haven't been really productive today, no? Yeah, do we make the docks go to the water level here? 1 above or 2 above? That's a bit fair. It is a pain sometimes, I'll be honest. I'm being unproductive as well every now and then. Maybe something like this works. Can even make some kind of shape. It doesn't have to be straight, right? I feel like that's also one of the main issues when building cities. A lot of people build them very straight. Like all the buildings are straight lines. They're not diagonal. They're not organic in a way. So the best way to make a city feel alive is like actually incorporate organics as well as diagonal buildings and builds. I think would be a good starting point for learning custom terrain. What's the process look like for you? If you don't learn to make custom terrains with Axiom, I mean, if you're still talking about Axiom, then it's definitely getting like first like learning how basically what does each tool do, right? You have a bunch of tools, so you gotta figure out which tool does what, and once like you get to know that, you can think of, yo, what kind of terrain do I want? What kind of shape do I want? What kind of whatever do I want, basically. Right? So it's all about knowing, yo, what does this do and what do I want? I kind of want a higher platform over here. So no docks like at the bottom. And we're just gonna have like walls like we do have somewhere over here, basically. Like little platforms, if that makes sense. I don't want that one here. I want like I kinda want them like half circles. Now the only question is how we get that. Yeah, it does look like that sometimes. Instead of trying out, in my opinion. Like, no matter like what you do, trying new things out will give you an advantage, I'd say. And make docks over here on this side again, maybe. Start like here. Probably I want like a building like further back. We do like that, or maybe we can leave some more space here. So one there, then a smaller one, a little one in the front. Maybe they're not connected. Maybe they are. Maybe. Oh, how can it look like? We like leave a gap in between. Or we just put it. I think we just put it on. Okay, I know what. Trust, I know, guys, I know. It's like, it's okay, I know. Can kind of make a pathway through, if that makes sense. Not this is gonna crappy, but like you get how it's gonna be, more or less, at least. I'm gonna put that platform up over here. Question is if it's too high or not. I think it's too high. So we're gonna raise those 2 blocks here. That kind of fits into the terrain that we already had here, right? Then we need like one higher. Never mind, we need one higher. I mean, wait. I get that. Can make some railing on top, right? Just gonna put the railing on top and then we're pretty much good. He knows. Over here we can finish the dock. Then we can create the wall here. Put the like one block more out over here on this side. Remove that part again. And like I can need the slope. This corner there. And if I should build the shipwreck, you should. Shipwrecks are kind of fun. They are not that easy, but they are fun. Now we have like some elevation over here. Do with gray. We with the floor with gray or brown? Gray or brown? Hi Lucius, how you doing? Think that will work. I could still change it. It looks ugly. I mean, it doesn't look good, obviously, but yeah, it's just about planning, right? So we do have the floor raised till up here. Now we do have... We can put the floor over here, like down by a bit, let's say. Move that one. And that one. And all of that. There we go. Now, do we have like a little open area there or not is the question. I'm not sure yet. Hey Tom, just lurking, okay. Appreciate you being here, man. Okay, middle size, we can take that one. Put that over here, rotate it. And then we're gonna see, do we want like a staircase up until here? And then we have the building like somewhat like that, right? Or a staircase here. Like we're gonna have a pathway here and there. That could work too. Or we're gonna move this a bit more. Then we're gonna put like a little building in between here. Yeah, we can alternate them. So like one is like this building is sticking out a bit more. This one as well. And then we have like the another building with walls over here. And that I just fucked it up. Holy shit. Wait. Let me do that. There we go again. Now we have 3 blocks here. That should be pretty much enough. We can do this. Maybe we need 5. I think we need 5. Now with 5 here, there should be enough space for detailing on like this wall and that wall as well if we need it. And if not, it's also fine. 5 blocks here. You can put this little one basically in between here to have another building, and that will do. If we plan everything in creative in advance, or is there some back and forth between survival? I do detailing or like some little stuff I do more in survival. For example, if I need more foliage, I do that mostly in survival because it's annoying with schematics, in my opinion. So I will do like anything nature related, really. I would probably do more in survival. But yeah, I don't know, I do like multiple schematics for one build sometimes. No work. Do we want to path? We can. That might work. Might work. I do most of it in creative nowadays, to be honest. Like the last world I built in, I did do everything in survival, so no creative building at all. So now I'm really taking advantage of creative building, I'll be honest. Wait a minute. Let me think. Let me think. We do the smallest. Take that one. I put one more over here, kinda sticking out a bit further, maybe. Maybe a bit more over here. Now with 3, we should have enough for like an entrance on this side. Now what I try to do in the city is, as I mentioned earlier, to make everything a bit more clustered and kind of noisy. So now there's like just a couple of buildings, right? But like if we get that, they will multiply. They will multiply. Or maybe we can have like a little platform over here or a balcony or so. And on this side we can like have a higher dock. Going down to a lower one. Over here maybe. And we can have lower ones here. Maybe we can even connect them with like these ones there. Or we don't. Maybe we can cut it off over here. Let's see. I gotta see. No. How do we do that part? I feel like that's probably one of the most difficult parts here. So I genuinely don't know. Maybe we can put one right at the bridge. 2 blocks like that. That would be too big. Ew. We need a smaller one in the front probably. Can make it even stick out a bit further. Because we do have quite some space in the river, right? It's... Oh god. Wait. Never mind. I don't do the exact same thing here. Now, does that work? Do we care about this part here? No, we don't. We don't. Now we're here, we can make a little side entrance. So it's gonna be... There's not gonna be a lot of space, right? I'll just make this in Creative World and skip the survival aspect. Because I also want to live in the world that I built. For me, like... At least for me, it feels like if I only build in creative, it would be like, yo, I built this, then I move on to the next thing, you know? It's like, I wouldn't have a reason to come back to my builds, but like in survival I do. Because I put in farms in the tower, for example, so I do have to go back for the materials and whatsoever. So I literally live inside of the world that I build. And in creative building, I don't have that. And like if I build in creative, use schematics, it's easier to make videos on it as well. We can connect those here. Can I get it right? There we go. And just to start the work from scratch, how do we start planning something in Unity Creative? Especially starting is really difficult in my opinion. It feels like, depending on like what you try to build, if it's cities, for me, I had like no idea how to start. Again, like earlier today, right? And because like starting is like you have a blank canvas in front of you, it's completely white, and you have to put in color. I have like no idea where to start. So just like I made little prefabs, right? That I can like use and put in to like sketch something. It's more about like sketching, like laying out. You don't have to put in the finished product into the world like instantly from the beginning. It's about, yo, I'm making like this little shape here, right? And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I mean, this one sucks, so like we're obviously not gonna use it. But you kind of just try to put something down to literally just have something. It's like the starting point is like the worst, because you have to put something there when there's like nothing already, right? So you don't have to make it perfect from the start, from the beginning, right? It's more like you make it exist first, and then you make it better. Just realize if you build that on your creative copy, that you make the terrain include to your schematics. Yeah, like from the underwater into the surface. Yeah, I did include the schematics. I mean, for the islands, for example, I did have. Never mind. I did have the schematic just for the island, so just the terrain, and then I added the what's it called? Then I added the building on top of it afterwards. I don't like that. Can we move that again? I need it moved. I mean, we can literally just move it. It will look a bit bad. Is 3 enough? It might be. It might be, actually. No, we can have this part here removed. Then we can have a little staircase going down over here, and even have an access on to the balcony, like from the balcony. Maybe, you know, maybe the entrance to the house is the balcony, right? Like, why not? A bit fast. I'm talking about what type of mods makes it take sketch on the fly. That's fast also. Okay. It's Axiom. Literally, let's call it Axiom. You can change the speed, light speed in the game through Axiom. You can copy things. You can do whatever you want, basically. There's many options. Have an idea or a reference in mind for what these buildings will be, or is it abstract shapes first? Right now, I'm literally just shaping, and I do have references, a few, but just trying to like get the vibe. I did a search for a few pictures of Venice on Pinterest, so I do have like the style I'm going for, kind of. Like no one for one reference, so no. But I do have an idea in mind, kind of. Like I do know what I want, but this is far from like how like what it's gonna be, right? It's nowhere near there. Can I put something there? Maybe. Can make like a little staircase here again. That could work. Or pull that one more out. Make something like underneath it as well. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like this area would be a bit difficult. I want something larger there. That makes sense. So we're gonna take that. Maybe wait. Maybe I'm stupid. Am I stupid? Let me think for a second. I have streamed on Twitch in the past, but I feel like YouTube is better for me because like my main audience is on YouTube. Thanks to the videos. So yes, you're stupid. Yes. we totally are. Let me get some other stuff done first. Does that work? Yeah, that will do. Of that kind of shape. Question here. gonna have like a little staircase here, right? Then we're gonna put the floor down on this level. And that should do. What's wrong, Mora? We should... These shapes for mountain? No. It's for buildings. For now, I just want to lay out a couple of shapes and spheres and whatever to basically sketch in the buildings that I want there. And no stupid. Oh, okay, more. Okay, no stupid. We can do that. We're gonna put it one more deep to have like a bit more depth. Otherwise, it would be kinda sinking into the wall here that we're gonna have. The feeling growing audience from like complete scratch. It feels relieving. Like once you put a massive amount of time into what you do, seeing it pay off, or at least like show signs of progress, it is definitely relieving in a way. I'm gonna take that one again and put it like here. Now, is that a bit scuffed? Yes. But we're gonna have like floor till up here, right? We can remove this part here. And wait. That will do. So the floor is gonna be here, right? Everything below can be like part for like that building. Kind of. And they just have to share the space. Listen to K-pop, I don't know. I don't. What I'm really scared of is like making the interiors for these buildings at some point. It's gonna be somewhat difficult. Maybe we can even connect these two parts. But it can be like different colors still. It can be different walls, right? We'll see. Architectural large builds, I do use Axiom. Usually just the painter tool. So like if I start with, at least I use it for terrain. So if I want to do terrain, I usually put down colors at first with the painter tool, and then basically like that, right? We have grass on top, we have cliffs out of stone, and then I will start to go like smaller and smaller till we have, I don't know, no, like really small painter tool. And then I just go in by hand. I just replace it. That's basically it. And in terms of buildings, I try to make a color palette at first. Like we have it over here with bone blocks, calcite, diorite, clay. They kind of fit into the same tones, right? So if you want like gradients or texturing, you can somewhat alternate them and put darker tones where the sun doesn't shine. If the sun goes around here, then technically, if you want to like be really realistic, you can't put like darker tones over here, right? For example, with the tower here that I built, I did try to put darker tones at the bottom, lighter tones at the top, because the top will get more sunlight. And when there's an overhang, I made those little parts darker as well, because there is this, like the sunlight is not getting there as much, so it seems darker at least. To do the content, I might have just lost all of my work in the world. Oh, that's shit. That is shit, Trent. Need to learn Axiom one day. You can do that, Moro. You can definitely do that. Do we do buildings over here real quick or not? Appreciate it, chat. Okay, let me. We can have some natural parts in. There's still like some kind of rock here, right? But on this side, I'm gonna want it flat, like a space. Maybe we can have some market stores there. Good work. Good work. Same thing over here. Maybe we're gonna have some kind of basement with a stair, like with some kind of staircase. Like we can have a staircase like... Not like that. Wait. Like that maybe. We could like add something there. That could work. But I feel like there's like not enough space here. We could just add like another layer of elevation there. That might be better. Really enjoying your streams. I was here yesterday, didn't say a word. Fair. But the stream was pretty relaxing besides a few problems blowing up the chakras. Oh god. Listen, we talked about that yesterday. I said we don't talk about it. Okay? We don't talk about it. Yeah, he knows how it goes, yeah. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Wait. Let me think for a second. What if we like make it overhang a bit on this side? So we're just gonna pull the wall out, right? Remove that part here. Maybe even a bit further. Gonna move it. Add that part here. So we can have some kind of wooden beams coming out, maybe that kind of holds the overhang, right? So with overhangs, you gotta keep in mind that they have to be stable. So there's gonna be support beams and whatever over here. Our goat. Hope all is well. Yeah, it's going great. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Now over here, there's not enough buildings, so we're gonna take another one. Probably a small or medium one, honestly. That's too big. Guys, you know, I make mistakes too sometimes. It's inevitable. Now, only question is, how far does it stick out? 3 blocks. I feel like 3 is better. Now over here we just have a gap done. You know what? We're gonna make it 3. And then we're just gonna move like this wall over here. Or we're just gonna connect it over here. Then we can remove this part, obviously. Remove all of that. Kind of connect these 2 buildings here. Make it 1 maybe. But we have to see. We do have to see. The thing with cities is that, at least like for me, I wanna prioritize the overall more than the single build. And I feel like that's the thing with most cities. You can get away with bad looking buildings, but the amount of the buildings that you make just makes it a lot better again. Does that make sense? Yes, come here. Hello, Miro. How you doing? Excited to see the color palette. I'm scared of the color palette, I'll be honest. I am totally scared. Okay, what about you? I'm doing good too, man. Like little overhang over here again, probably. Maybe not. Gotta see. But it's okay. Like planning goes along. Now we will make them like taller, right? So they won't like be as flat as they are over here. They might go till up here. Not as tall as the tower here, not as tall as the tower over there, but not as small as they currently are. Quantity over quality with buildings. In cities, I agree. In cities, I agree. If the buildings, like if you put in effort into the building still, it's like, depending on like the style you're going for, you definitely do have to give up detailing. But technically, yeah, it should be quantity over quality for buildings. Budget buildings in the city is goated. True. Mixed diagonals also looks awesome. True. We haven't built a single diagonal yet. It's time for the horror of diagonal buildings. Not over here. Oh, you know what? We can do that here. Oh, we can do that here. We can put a beautiful diagonal right here. And it kind of fits because it's like the corner piece, right? Can that work? I think that can work. Now we could overdo and like make this one diagonal over here as well, but I feel like that would be too much. So we're just gonna leave it as it is now. And I can change. Change it over here as well. It kind of fits perfectly till up here. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. We'll leave one more out. And I wanna differ from like this building and this one. Right now, like before, it was like they were like connected, right? So I didn't want that. Kind of the same thing over here. I might as well just put like another little additional part to the building over there, like an additional shape, additional building part. We have years to build. True. If you have, like, if you want to make a quality city, like with quality buildings, like all of them, then yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I think. Wait. Just gonna do that one real quick. Should be okay. Then we can add floor. There we go. Is the blue plan for custom terrain? It is at the moment just a placeholder. Like I wanted to make, I started making custom terrain whatsoever to like just like change the shaping. I see, yo, maybe we can have like part of the city like going further up over here, have like another part like lower down here. And that was basically the idea at first, but I won't use it anymore, to be honest, or I will barely use it. We make windows in here. Maybe. That looks goofy. That looks goofy. Oh my god. Maybe small ones. We'll see. I do use reference from time to time, yeah. I don't have like an exact reference for it. Like, I don't look at the reference right now and like see, yo, this shape goes here, you know? It's like more for the mood of the city and the style. That makes sense? And yeah. Now, how do we make this better? How do we make it better? Like over here on this side, like when we get to detail, we can have like little pieces coming out of balconies and everything, right? Right now, this is like one of the more difficult parts, to be honest. as soon as you get to like designing one build and just like prioritizing one, it becomes easier in my opinion. But I do think we leave like the right side as it is for now, concentrate on this one and try to get in some color quite a bit. I'm gonna do this over here real quick. Flatten it up, and that should be fine. Maybe even like that. You can have it like this, maybe some like flower pots or whatever there. Some foliage. Let me think. Because right now it's like still way too flat, right? Because the bridge over here is a bit tall, and we had like the previous docks over here are quite tall as well. So I'm not sure. What we can do though is reuse stuff. Whoops. There we go. Yo, what's up, David? How you doing? So many Davids here. Maybe we can just copy that over here to like make this like put it underwater as well. We're gonna change the texturing anyway at some point, right? But do like that, more or less at least. Now this part we can make wooden, let's say, and then we can maybe have like some small docks out here. It's like wooden part as well. Let's try to make a bluish block on the rock near water over here. Maybe. Ah, we can see. A pretty cool effect, yeah? Yeah, I gotta see that. If you click R, you can check between. Yeah, the thing is, I have like another hotkey for that. I'm not used to it anymore. I don't have like a proper hotkey for it. Because Go builders know each other. Seems to be the case nowadays, huh? It does seem to be the case. You can take that one over here. Let me put that here. Now we're not just gonna copy like the entire time, right? Like I just want to get the colors down, and at some point we can just actually just do that. That's like easier, kind of. Like we do have the blocks here now, and we don't have to like search for a color palette, so that's quite nice. Yeah, that works. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see. Wait, where's the other one? There. There we go. That's okay, I guess. Should be fine, should be fine. I kind of want to make some parts of the docks like really not rotten, but like broken down and kind of not stable. You know how a lot of the things in larger cities, in like earlier times, medieval times, and other centuries as well, have been. It's basically they just use like any material to like get things done, because like there are so many people in major cities, right? That they literally don't have the resources to make it proper, so it's just like improvise it, right? So same thing in this case over here. Because we will put a couple thousand buildings in the city, right? There will be a lot of parts that are broken down because like they just don't have the resources. A bit more organic, so not really fancy. We have to make it broken. Yeah? Ugly. We have to make it ugly on purpose. Now that doesn't make sense at all, but like it will. One day. Once it's all together. You just gotta trust the process, okay? What time period is the world based in? I would say this the 13th century in terms of technology. 13th century, 14 maybe? Like around that time. Like the end of the medieval ages kind of. Start of the aristocrat times. I would say that would fit pretty well, right? I have no idea about the color palette yet here, to be honest. Now I just want to make it out of tough, because it kind of fits in it. Oh, I mentioned here earlier, we're gonna make like some support beams over here, right? Maybe something like that. But we're gonna raise it. We're gonna raise it by one. Kinda look trash. We can also have like one. Like really small floor down below, right? Like really cozy, of course. Really cozy, trust. It will be very cozy. You don't have to worry, guys. Don't have to worry, it will be magnificent. That doesn't work. That did not work. Maybe with slabs, to be honest. But I feel like it doesn't. Let me change everything. Let me change everything. Now maybe just need a full block there. Or we can just do it like that. Wait, there we go. Might do. Point 10. I still played point 10 because some mods are now updated. Now what kind of color can we put up here? I'm feeling sandstone. Mud? Maybe mud. That's totally not final. It's not a final decision, so don't worry. I would just want to like try and put down some colors and see like how it goes. I'm still changing different kinds of colors that I use for like every single building, like even in like later stages. So right now it's literally just, yo, we're gonna slam down some colors and then we see like how it looks like. Because right now that looks bad, but we can change that. That's the good thing about building, you know. Maybe we can make it out of wood. Does wood work? Maybe sandstone together with wood. I can imagine we can do that. Change that technically. That might be too bright. That might actually be too bright. That might look kinda goofy. That will look goofy. Yeah. What I noticed is that this is bad. I'm gonna raise this by one to have it not like as smoothed in with the platform over here, with like the dock here, right? The platform here was at the same level as the overhang, and that kinda made the shapes, like made this shape like go under. It's like it wasn't really dominant anymore. It was just like another part of the thing. I don't know about that. We could go really bold, to be honest. Like we're just gonna leave it as it is for now, like do like the other colors, the other parts, because when like starting to put color down, at least like for cities, in my opinion, where it's not a single build and you have like multiple buildings, the first color is the most difficult, right? Because there's no other color around. Now again, that's the thing with starting. You start out, try to put down some color, and it just looks ugly no matter what color you put there. You literally just have to start and put down some color as placeholder, kind of. Just have to put down color. Doesn't matter if it looks ugly at first or not. You just have to do it for multiple buildings, because if you have like only one color here and then there's this color, there's so much contrast going on that's literally insane. It's insane to the human eye. It thinks it's ugly even though it might not be ugly, right? So we're gonna try to avoid that. So we don't care about how it looks like right now. We'll just focus on there's other stuff around as well. I'll just move this one real quick and then we're set. Someone with diorite, maybe. Maybe that one there. Maybe we could just put some stone down, to be honest. Stone can always work. Granite, bricks. Goat speaking. yeah, okay, Mora, okay. Whatever you say, man, whatever you say. Now, I kind of... Okay, what I want to do... I have one idea, okay? Listen. One idea for that one. Now, use this. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna use this one and that one to make this one white. Because white. Low-key, no reason. That might look good if we have like some like fancier building here. Made out of white. Like, I don't like white seems fancy to me, right? So like white is for noble buildings or like special buildings, kind of. Because like the poor people, the peasants, they weren't able to afford that. It would get dirty. They can't hire cleaners, right? So they won't have those kind of buildings. So since we're gonna enter this building by its balcony, we can make this one fancy. And I kind of find myself using spruce wood too much. Maybe we gotta change that. You keep the position of the sun in mind when shading? Like, do you shade every building in the same direction or just keep the top part for builds lighter than the bottom? Genuinely just the top part for the builds like darker. Lighter. And the bottom a bit darker. Especially in cities. Like, if you say, yo, there's the sun. This part is really bright, and then you have like every single building has the same shade of like shadow like on the other side. It's just gonna look stupid. Like, it would be realistic, right? But I feel like it would become quite repetitive. Like, one side over here would be very bright, and if you go to the back side of the buildings, there's an entire row of buildings that are just like dark gray. Black, you know? So for like single builds, it can be really sick. For a lot of buildings next to one another, I'd say it's like you have like an overhang, for example, here. I put like a different color there. I mean, I didn't do it as much here, to be honest. I'll be honest, I was a bit lazy. But like, I do less shadows. Like, I keep in mind shadows, like there's an overhang, for example, like the bigger stuff. There's an overhang, I can like do darker parts there. But overall it's just like texture. So like not as much shading anymore for me. I hope that makes sense. Could just do the same over here. Might work. Might work. Tech tried to do it for the entrance of his space and it works well. Very well by itself, but I agree. Using it too much could be overkill, yeah. That's my main reasoning as well. Hello Solid, how you doing? How you been today? Ah, we can change that still. Maybe... Ooh, wait. Shelves, guys. Maybe something lighter even. That will look ugly. My bad. Maybe... That's also weird. Ah, we'll just keep it as it is for now. That might be too much here, to be honest. Now what we can do technically is using shelves here, maybe. Now can that work? That will look ugly. We might just do the same as we had earlier. Science, true. True. Forgive you. Are you Dylan? Yo! What's up, Dylan? How you been? How have you been, man? I should have done the wall before, to be honest. Can it work? Maybe. We'll see. Use signs on the pressure plates for the raise, maybe. That might be a good idea. Only problem is the trapdoors, but like, we'll see. We'll see. Let me think. What kind of shapes do we want over here? I mean, probably... gonna have like a bunch of support beams and stuff like sticking out of the walls, right? Especially like on this side over here. Let's see about that. I feel like what I found out, like when you build cities, right? Like you put a detail the front side, and then when you like go into little streets, it's like completely flat, and it annoys me so much. Annoys me so much for some stuff, like for bigger builds at least. For smaller builds, I feel like it would not be as bad. But yeah, larger ones are it's kind of annoying to me. I don't know. I do not like it. I do not like it. It's like too much of a flat wall is like, nuh-uh. We need some depth. We need some broken parts or whatever. That's probably why I like ruins so much. You just like break some parts away. Do we do something crazy? Bamboo. Imagine you have a bamboo floor. They're poor, okay? This one's gonna be poor, right? So... Now we might make a roof that goes further back like this. No slope, no fancy stuff. We can have like one in the front and then we can like rise this building over here. Make this one taller. So like different layers of one layer at the bottom, one further up, and then even one like at the very top, right? Now we're just gonna see. Maybe something like this works. Now we can see like what kind of like additional power we can like put onto this wall here. And depending on the detailing later on. And for the streets here and the pathways, just want to put on some coarse dirt for now. Like making it brown kind of always works because like there's dirt, dust and everything around like all the time. Like people get their shoes dirty, right? So dirt, a lot of dirt. Maybe we can go even, maybe we can go quite bold. We can be brave today. Are we gonna be brave today? I kind of feel like we're gonna be brave today, guys. With color. A bunch of color, a bunch of brave color. Because like, at the moment I didn't use as much color yet, right? It's some, but it's definitely not the maximum that we could do. So we might as well have to spam a bit of color to get used to it. At the same time, I kind of want to keep it not... I don't want to make it too colorful, right? Because color also kind of implements rich. And the city is not supposed to be rich. So when we use color, we want to make sure that it looks like they just used the leftover materials, right? Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, congrats. I won't explain it. Won't explain it any further. Now I want to make this part here diagonal, kinda. Just for the fun of it. Just for the mental distress it's gonna be. It's gonna be painful. Cause like, I do feel like, I mean, it's not like about what I'm feeling, but detailing on diagonal walls is definitely more difficult. Like you can't create the level of detail you have like on a straight wall, on a flat wall, right? I want to push that one a bit further back. Stupid. Sometimes I be stupid. I've just done that, right? Oh, there we go. That will work. That's better. We have like more space here, so we can put some more detail in there. Before we had not a lot of space, and that was kind of bad. And for now, we can just put down some bricks over here and change it later on. Like and subscribe, guys, or you'll wake up with no milk in the fridge. Totally, 100% milk. Cheers. That was very lovely. Very, very lovely. The thing with Venice is that there is a lot of color in the buildings, right? So we do have to do that as well, kind of. Do have to get some stuff done. Okay, Moro, okay. You as well? You too? Nuh-uh. Is that too bright over here? It might be, might be. Might as well just do bricks. That's like, I'm gonna have to change that one. Yeah, what Moro said. Okay, buddy, okay. I gotta turn off essentials. I'm gonna uninstall it, guys. You can also incorporate more terracotta as well as, you know, granite. Okay. I see how it is. Two funny guys. Ah, I love being trolled on my own stream. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Now that kinda sucks at the moment. I mean, we did have the same kind of transition to bricks that are like the brick part over there. So maybe it can work. Gotta see though. I do fear that if I just like pull it up. Okay, let's say we just pull this one up further, right? It looks way too flat. So we don't do that. We're gonna separate this building into more parts and add like additional parts. Love colors as long as they are not too vibrant could still give a poor-ish vibe, yeah. That's the thing. There's not too much color that is like not too vibrant. Like it becomes quite vibrant like really quick if you overdo it with color. I'm scared of that, so yeah, it's bad. It is bad. And maybe we can make this one out of the tower. We do have 9 blocks. That's 7. We can add that here. And just like pull this one a bit further up, right? And then we have that on the terracotta. Yep. My creative inventory is so sick. It's sorted, it's not, no. What? It is not at all sorted. Nuh-uh. We can make like some kind of floor in here. And we could go one further in maybe. We could even put it higher. That looks horrible. It looks horrible. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We'll figure. Guys, don't crash out. Don't crash out. You know what, this works. Don't crash out the search bar. What? Oh my god. Okay, alright. It's okay, you're not stupid. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It's different than yours? What? Ah, you have to show me that at some point. Weird. We move that one further up, and then we can create another. I don't know, like what kind of color for the roof shape, for the roof, to be honest, but like put down black for now. It looks kind of weird at the moment. We're gonna change that, don't worry. I don't know. Okay, more. Okay, whatever you say, whatever makes you sleep at night. Whatever makes you sleep at night. Let's say we make like the tower part here a different color, to be honest. Can make it darker for now, maybe. No idea how that looks like. We'll see. What progress I miss? Not much, to be honest. We're just putting down some color and trying to figure out like house shapes and whatever. What about sandstone? I like making sandstone towers, to be honest. I don't know, you guys haven't seen that one here, but like they're great. I like them. I like them. We might have to put one over here. Maybe we can make that one. Oh, sandstone. I don't know. I don't know yet. Change that one in a bit, but like I wanted to make like some little addition there. We'll see. So you're making now meant to be a poor area, or just the same as the rest? Was it kind of the same? The same as it is for now. Like kind of the average. So what allows you to place blocks in the air for you while you are using a schematic. It should be Lightmatica still. Now, question is, how do we do that part here? Like that's garbage. That just might be garbage. We can have like a wall for like coming out further there. I don't know though. I don't know. Sometimes I'm clueless, just as clueless as you guys. It'd be like that. Definitely be like that. Is it better with walls? It's still weird. What if we like that? We can have some kind of entrance here. Maybe just a little one. I don't know. Maybe with walls. No, we do have to remove all of this inside of here. Yo! Oh my, holy shit. How you doing, man? Thank you. Congrats on your 10k, man. Doing even better. There you go about designing your starter area. Did you already have a theme in mind when going into it? Kind of, yeah. I definitely took a lot of inspiration from concept art on Pinterest. And try to like add stuff on my own. Like I took like, inspiration from certain concept art, right? And took like aspects from a few, and then I tried to like add stuff on my own, like put them together. Yeah, it's like I did have a theme in mind before already, and then I just searched it up, and yeah, it's pretty much just trying it out and like trying. It's literally just trying, in my opinion. Wait. Do we? I think we do. I think we do. We might just will. Hey, what does each color of wool mean for you? Right now the purple wool I just do like general stuff, general building. Like I try to like plan out building shapes with the purple wool, and the gray wool is just like for the ground, like where I want to have like a platform or whatever. Like over here the light blue wool is just for the railing. Just set that one there. There we go. We'll change it. We'll change it eventually, but just for the railing. Let me think. Do we like the red here? I did have mangrove wood over here previously, where I had like this little fella here, right? It's kind of weird though. It's kind of weird to me. You know what we can do? Like 2, or maybe 3 blocks here like that, and then we can start with the mangrove part, the reddish part. Then we can put in maybe a dark oak floor like up here, so we have like still enough space at the bottom floor. So that might work. It's literally a mod called Sounds. The Sounds. You can find it on Modrint and CurseForge, I think. Quite easily. You should be able to find it quite easily, yeah. Wait. Let me think. We can keep it for now. But I want to remove this. Never mind, that was like meant for that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And do like this. Maybe a little staircase up to somewhere. I don't know where to, but we'll see. Maybe we can like put someone here. Oh, that could work. No worries, man. Now maybe we can do some kind of... wait. Some kind of deep side roof here, probably. I still have to like to change the coloring and everything, right? But I keep it simple. Here we go. Maybe the overhang is kind of bad, to be honest. We like the overhang. We'll keep it for now on this side later on. Now this is bad because it like ends at literally at the wall height. It's like, I don't want it to blend in too much, so I'm just gonna do one further up here. Same over here. Maybe we can make this one stick out one more. Just have it like differ more, like create a new shape, right? And like more depth. So if I go through, it's not just like one flat wall here. That's like a second one, and it's like smaller shapes. Like small, large big shapes with no detailing are unpleasant to me. I don't know. I really want to change that and not really have that anymore. Now, do we like the red or not? Say we'll see. Might have to change it. But we do have to change. What I do want to change is this part over here, literally. We're gonna move this one here. Do that real quick. Like we're gonna change the coloring. Where about that? But what I want to do is like bring that building out a bit further and create a new shape, kind of. We're gonna do that. Let that go down like that. That's like better now, in my opinion. And this one can kind of connect with like this building here. Maybe. Just remove this whole part, this whole roof part, right? Make it either higher or like change the entire roofing for this one. Can connect that as well. And kind of separate. We're gonna connect like this little build, right? With like this build partially. It's like a little additional thing, right? So we can separate like the tower that we're gonna put here with the build that will be here. So either we have like a 2 thick wall, or we're just gonna use one wall. So I'm not sure about that yet. We might just use one wall here. We might just use one. Remove this part here. More space for this one. Now the 2 floors are on a different height. That's like not bad at all, to be honest, in my opinion at least. We just like adapt and like change. Make a little step. I feel like elevation in the different floors is like actually a good thing. It creates so much more character, and instead of like having everything flat, like having different floors, different levels, where you can like make it cool new interiors is like so much better. So much better to me. The only bad thing over here is the entrance, to be honest. The entrance is kind of shitty. You go down one there. I feel like elevation can do so freaking much. What we can do here is change the entire thing there. Make it into like that color again. Then we can change the part here to not have the same color here and there, to have like more separation between the 2 shapes and like make them different shapes, right? Now we do take that one again, put that over here, and we'll have that up to the 4th one, actually. 4th one. Not that will do. That would be fine as well. And then we can make a floor there. Make maybe support beams over here eventually. To have like a new room, like separate the rooms, right? And the different wall colors as well. Hey Rafi, how you doing? That should work, maybe. I mean, we might change the colors again at some point. And the question here is now, do we change everything here? I feel like we change everything here, to be honest. That's the good thing about just putting down some shapes, right? You don't have all the detailing in yet, and you can always change it. You can literally always change it. It doesn't hurt you, so I can some windows down there. We like that. We like that even. We're gonna see. Now I don't like the roof part here, to be honest. So I do want to change it. It seems kind of odd. Now what I might want to do. Do we go for deep set again? Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll put it down for now, but we might change it. I'll do like this basically. Well, that's wrong. I'll do like that. Or even, maybe even stairs. I'll go see about that. Put down some windows as well. Like, windows do so much though. Genuinely, windows do so much. Just think about it for 1 second. Windows add depth. They add detail. They add everything, basically, like the entire life to it, right? You make stupid windows over here. Make it look funny. Make fancy windows with a lot of fancy detailing to make it seem like royalists live in there. Can do whatever we want, basically. Like, even if like the basic shape of your build is kind of bad, you can still make it great by using good detailing, by choosing the right detailing and making it like giving a character, basically. I was like going up too far, so I changed that one. Might even make it flat over here. Might have to. Now we have that. Could even incorporate like support beams, like we have over here, right, out of the wood, into this part of the building. Maybe out of dark oak wood. I don't know how that would look like, to be honest. What's up, XF? How you doing? Want to drop by and say love you to content, man? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Thomas. I'm trying. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hope everyone's doing okay. Wait. We just talked about that, listen. Main floor, or like the larger part of the floor for this building, is gonna be on this side, right? But you can change it over here, make it go up higher, so we have like more space in the other building over here, right? I'll just got like a bit more space there. Do we lower that by one? You know what? We maybe do. We do like differently, right? Just gonna do like that basically. So we have the wooden parts. Trunks. The logs like one block further up. With the slabs one block closer to us. That can... It looks a bit goofy, to be honest. I would prefer it the other way around, but like in terms of the spacing with the windows and everything, that seems better to me, let's say. Add... not really. We get them back. You can maybe do them there. I will see. Not a big fan of that one yet. Now what we have to change is like that part over here. Like that, change that wall to stonework. There we go. Either we do like the little overhang or we don't. I feel like over here we actually don't, and we like can get away with it. It's just a small building, right? Now what I want to do is change that part to bricks, maybe. Either bricks or I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about the ore part yet. We're gonna see. Okay, I felt like having like both of the roofs here, right? The two smaller buildings being on the same level here was kind of bad. But they were kind of connected, right? It was like going like this, and I did not like that. So just put like one more further down, just to separate the shapes more. What about nether bricks? We're brave today, guys. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it until we hate it. Okay. We're gonna keep it until we hate it. That's like the new motto now. We're gonna keep it until we hate it. And we do need like some kind of railing there. But I make my replace not do full blocks and just change the type like yours. I can change that in the setting here. Type replace. After the little toolbox here, you open it, turn on type replace. Then you should be fine. Should work hopefully. Now I'm not sure about the roof over here. So we can make just a triangle roof maybe. But that might look kinda bad. No worries, man. That might look bad. Tower. What do we do the tower? I'm genuinely questioning right now, like what kind of color do we want the tower to be out of? If you guys have any color ideas, gladly let me know. I feel like this building is a bit too big. So I'm gonna change that one. Now we can remove the grass here. Flatten that one out. Now we do want a pathway here, kinda, probably, right? And we do need one actually. What a balcony instead of a roof there? Here. I want to make like a little balcony over here, like where this thing is. You can lower it by one. And then we can have a balcony here. And now we're completely gonna change it. The blocks over here, I probably do not want it out of mud. Maybe something out of stone. The building and deep side building. Ah, over here. You do have a point. Maybe we can incorporate some kind of balcony. Like, I wanted to have one over here. Maybe 3 high. Probably 3 high. We could put like some little goofy roof. A little goofy roof on top. Then we're gonna connect this part here again. And have the entrance to it here. Wait, can we? Can lower the part here? Wait a minute. Oh, I see how it is over here. Wait, let me clear that up. Okay. Now we just need that over here, kinda. Do we? We do. It kinda sucks, but we'll do eventually. We could just add the same part for the flooring over here, to be honest. Just make stripes again. Maybe trapdoors. Maybe... Okay, we can't... okay, we have to do it like this. I don't know. I can just leave it spruce for now. Like, spruce floors would be quite common, to be honest. Maybe mud bricks. Maybe... yeah, probably mud bricks. Does look a bit goofy though. I'll be honest. Does look goofy. Wait. I can't leave the roof like that. Do probably need... Did I do something like this? I kinda wanted it round. Never mind, I wanted it round. Will that work? Or is that too much? Maybe like that. Oh god, I feel like that's like too bulky, no? It might be too bulky. It probably will be too bulky. I'll change it to this for now and we can leave it until we hate it. That could work actually. And if we connect the railing with the actual wall. You hate your boat? Moro, I hate this part of the city. It's fine. It will be okay. It will be okay. You will be fine, man. You will be. I have no idea how to do this part here, to be honest. I do not. It's difficult there. This is indeed difficult. Now what we could do is... do it like this and have it a bit more open, kind of. It's not like a balcony. It's not like a balcony. It's like an indoor balcony, kind of. It's like watch while peasants walk through over here. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Just add that over here real quick. Maybe slabs. I feel like I'm just gonna do every single floor out of spruce wood for now. I'll just change it later on. Now that can work. I actually like that part, I think. Now does that work? What we can do... Maybe it's okay, but maybe not near the main build. That's fair. That is fair. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one more. What thinking of is adding like another floor over here. To be honest, I can try to add one over here, maybe like change the shape of it and like not continue the main shape that we have like down here, right? The rectangle. Like to have like another balcony over here. This side, that side will be too big, kind of, no? It might be a bit too large and like too repetitive, too flat. If we, at least if we don't do any like detailing, of course. I mean, that already does quite a bit. If we continue like something like we have over there with the signs, like over here, and literally just copy that over and like kind of try to keep the same detailing going. That's like gonna be a common thing, you know. There will be like similarities in the architecture in the city, in like 99% of the times. So it does make sense, at least to some extent, right? Is that good enough? That is not good enough. That sucks. That sucks. We gotta be honest with ourselves, you know? Some kind of rating over here. Maybe some overhang even. On this side again. Do we like that? I kinda do. I kinda do like that overhang. It kinda works, huh? Yep. We will have to connect that probably. Except if we do other materials, maybe chains or something. And leave it fences for now. I think it's good enough for that. We don't connect that part here. Just have it like that. Maybe we can fade it out. Do we have like some flower pots there eventually? Maybe. We can put some over here. Genuinely. I feel like the brick building will be pretty much fine, so we can start adding some stuff step by step. Hope that makes sense. Some more texturing here and there as well. I think you'll give a go at the starter base area of your own. Hell yeah. You do that. I feel like it's really great. It's like you have a little beginning area. They can like always come back to you know? Now I thought we had like no slabs there. Maybe do like that. That's not horrible. It's not horrible, guys. It's not horrible. What we could... Oh. Wait a minute. What we can do over here... Keep adding to survivor long term. Hell yeah. Do that. Please. Please do that. Can maybe make like put some kind of ladder here. Like a hanging ladder there. And another one over here. Or over here, of course. Maybe there, or like a little staircase. Could work too. Or we can even make a little exit here. And we do this. And we do that. And that's our door. It's our door there. Now, do we want that kind of door? Or do we change it to different kind of trapdoors? Maybe something... Maybe dark oak, actually. I feel like a darker accent, like the signs is kind of fitting there. Now we can have like some kind of overhang here. It's a bit goofy, I'll be honest, but maybe we'll grow into it, you know? So technically, people can like climb up over here to like get up here, right? That's how they do. It's in the lore now, trust. They get to the balcony. So we don't even need a staircase up here, because you have to climb up the ladder, or it just like can go down from like over here. Maybe there's like a staircase like down, going down here. That could work as well. But setup that's not really needed right now. I don't know what kind of floor I want up here, though. I'm kind of clueless. Probably not andesite. Yeah, no. No. You can see the fruit. It's fast. I'm not that fast. I'm just like putting some weird buildings down. They're nowhere near done. We just try to like get in a couple of buildings and this developer style. If I was like being fully honest, like I would say, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally don't. I don't know how to build in a style. I have never done that before, but like I'm trying to get there. And right now it's just like a bunch of trying out. I mean, we might succeed, we might not succeed. It's beside the point. What I do want, it's like probably like copying this tower over here maybe, to this build. Like in the back here. The tower could be fitting. I'm gonna have like a normal... Oh... Wait a minute. Behind the building or in the building? I'm genuinely not sure yet. I'm not sure at all. what I do know. So we have to like remove this stuff here real quick. Bringing that to this level. We can put down a little floor. Here we go, we can change the texturing later. And probably a deep slate roof again. Can it work? I think it can. I feel like diorite and deep slate can go hand in hand quite well together, and like they don't really look bad at all. It's kind of weird. We'll keep it for now. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We have to like make another floor on top of it. Gotta see. Gotta see. Now what might be possible is another building here. Yes guys, you guessed it right. Oh my god. Look at this. This is like the perfect shape, right? Listen, trust me. Source, trust me, bro. We can even do it like this, right? Then, what we're gonna do, we want like buildings stacked on top of each other, right? So we're just gonna stack another little square and put it on top of this one. Like magic, you know? It's pure magic, trust guys. Rectangle or square? I'll put like one more over here. And then we have like another house wall, guys. Another small house wall. Look at that. That's like teak architecture, right? If you think about it, if you just put like enough shapes down until you can't realize which shape is which shape, you know, like once we have that, you can't realize like what is what anymore. It's like it doesn't matter how it looks like because you're just too overwhelmed to realize what's going on there, you know. He is. Am I? Hi Moro. Are you working on your builds as well at the moment? Like the tower? Which tower? Which tower? There's no tower. Right, that's better. That's more contrast. Contrast, Moro. Contrast. That's more contrast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was like my favorite scene of your video, bro. It was so beautiful. That one, the small one. Aw. I mean, I haven't put any effort into it at all, but I appreciate it. Okay, now tower wise, we could do something like I did over here, where we do like the corners as full blocks, then we have walls in the middle. Corners like the corners are full blocks as well. That could work. Just have like 5 on each side in the middle and 2 at the outside. That could work, yeah. I do still have a Discord server, yeah. It should be in the description. Okay, question is, how do we do this roof? This roof part here is scary. There's like so much that could mess up there. Like the shaping is it's scaring me right now. It is scaring me, man. We gotta figure it out. We do have to. No. I'm not sure about the tower part. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move this one block further in. Do the same over here. Like I did with a previous tower. I can show you in a second. Wait. Just wait 1 second. I've done the same thing for this tower over here. And I feel like it didn't turn out too bad. Like, I just put it down like really quick. So not much is going on right now and I haven't like finished it, right? But I kind of like it. Especially with the signs. So we might do something similar here. Might will. Might just will. Now we can have a different wallpaper over here. Maybe something greenish. Dry kelp. Looks sick. Now, of course, we will change the floor here. We do have to make it out of slabs. That could work. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, let me think for a second. Let me think for a second inside of here. It's like so out of focus here. What we could do, like add some more support beams, of course, right? It's totally a support beam and like nothing else. It's not anything that just makes it look better. And then we have like a little wall here. It works. It is dark as 20%. I mean, on full bright it will look different. It will just be like that. I might have to put it on 30 now. You have a point. I do not use any mod pack. I do use mods. You don't have Fulbright downloaded? I do not use Fulbright because you barely have any shadows in Fulbright and I don't like it. I just don't like it. I genuinely don't. What I kind of want to do here is changing it up and like turn it into wood. But at the same time, we have a little problem because of the... what's it called? The walls. That's like the perfect spot to make like another little wall design, maybe out of stone. Maybe we can just do it out of stone. It's basically to bring in color because it just fits perfectly, like the corner area there. Just as a on-off toggle in case it's like before, yeah. I don't have it turned. I downloaded the mod, yeah. I do not sadly. I might have to now. I might have to. Depends if like enough people scream at me, yet telling me to like download it, I might will. I might just will. I feel like that doesn't work. Now what we could do... Wait. We can just turn it back into terracotta and bricks maybe. But then it would be a bit boring. So I might just want to find something else, or we just leave it like that there. We gotta see either way. Maybe we can change that into stone. Like one continuous block over here on the top. I feel like something darker would fit better. That might work. We're gonna use a lot of deep sight of here. A dark color would go well for that corner, yeah. I agree. I wanted a darker corner, so I wanted to use the... I did want to use the dark oak wood, but like the thing with the fences there is like... doesn't connect well. I've been playing Minecraft for a decade now, probably, but I've only started building, like trying to build better since like a year ago, I'd say. The toughest brick now would be nice as a darker orange. Wait, which one? I mean that one here, right? Genuinely? You know what? Must be a quick learner. I mean, been to art school, so it's like not too different from... Basically, I genuinely just apply simple art basics, so it's like not too bad. There's quite some similarities. Went to art school for like 1 year. Like... Nah. You just finished your lighthouse build? Hell yeah. You can set a picture into the Discord if you want. You know what, guys? You know what? What about that? I feel like it's turning out worse and worse because I'm putting too much effort, like thought on like this little corner here. But there should be a way. Do we use black stone there? Genuinely? I might... Oh, wait. Look, it's a changer, right? I think it's bad right now. It's genuinely... it genuinely sucks. You know what? Terracotta. Terracotta with, I would say, nether bricks on the outside. You know what? We just forgot about the mega back to brick. Yeah, okay, buddy, okay. You know, wait a minute. Can that work? Like darker bottom and we just use tough, like in that color range. Spruce wasn't bad either. That's fair. That is fair. We can see. It sort of works, right? But we're thinking too much about this corner, I'd say. Okay, listen. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave it and come back to it later. Just because we can. Just because we can. Need stone bricks work the best, yeah. Maybe. Okay, wait. One last try. One last try. We'll see. You go closer to the brick color with the door to stick to the tough vibe. Okay. It's fair. It's fair. Now, issue is with the tower. Do we go for something brighter? We might just have to. Just off the dome, or do you have inspiration pics? It is kind of off the dome. I do have inspiration pictures for like the vibe of the city, but I don't have like any like. I'm not gonna like go over here like recreate a building and like make this one now. It's like I just try to like go for a certain vibe with the reference and then try to kind of get to the vibe by myself. So I don't copy one for one. Just like think, yo, these kind of colors work. This kind of style I want to go for. These kind of architecture style, you know. So I do have like reference pictures. Yeah, mainly pictures of Venice and Prague, kinda. For Pinterest, but yeah. I think we can make it out of stone. Is that one too big? I can't tell yet. I can't tell yet. I can go thinner, right? You live in Venice? Yo! Don't look at it right now, okay? We're nowhere near done. Okay? Listen. I'm not trying to insult your beautiful city, man. I will have to put interiors into all of them, yeah. And I'm not trying to insult your beautiful city, man, okay? Please don't come and hit me. Edited the video? Ah, appreciate it, man. I'm just kidding, man. Don't worry. But yeah, we'll see. We can make this out of gray, maybe. Let's see. Can gray work there? Something like we had over here, right? Wait. Let me do what we shouldn't do. Listen, it's totally not copying at all, right? You didn't see that, okay? You didn't. No one's gonna talk about it. No one will know. No one will know. How does one do this? Being patient, let's say. Being patient is like your best skill that you can ever learn, let's say. Steal from yourself. we just said we're not gonna talk about it, okay? Leave it as it is. Assassin's Creed Italy. That's kind of the vibe I am going for. I mean, if you've seen the tower video, like the scaffolding is inspired by Assassin's Creed as well as the hay bales and like the entire Assassin's Creed mechanics. So I actually do try to take inspiration from it. And who knows, eventually it will look somewhat like it. I mean, right now it's still in the beginning. I'm still not too good in the style, right? But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's also, say, nice to see like how the entire building style of someone like changes over time and kind of develops certain behaviors and whatsoever and improves, of course, as well. Let me this real quick. For Venice inspiration, I'd say that you can go look at the France church or the close by School Grand. Okay. There are two favorite churches. That's fair enough. I might have to save that one. Wait. Let me copy that. Let me copy that real quick. I mean, I'm not building any churches yet, really, but I get where you're coming from, so I appreciate it. No. How do we do this tower? Do we? Wait, let me check real quick. We did have like brick part at the bottom. Now, I do not want the brick part at the bottom. I probably will go for a tough part again. I have to be honest, guys. Listen, I do use tough quite a lot, so you will find it basically everywhere, and you can't stop me. You really can't. You will have to live with it, and you will have to like it, okay? You know, eventually we will create some kind of cult for tough. Like, as often as I use it. We can create some kind of tough god and like pray to them or whatever. Make some kind of lore. Tough is so tough, I can't add anything to that. That's like perfect right there. Tough is so good, I agree. So you're better building more towers, yep. A rich tower town. Don't do that, Chumbo. Everyone knows I'm obsessed with towers, okay? There's nothing wrong with it as well. Towers are beautiful. The mod is called Axiom. You do have quite some tools to choose from. Towers are tough, I agree. What's the lighthouse? I will have a look later. Appreciate it, man. Tough is always a beautiful accent for stone, I agree. I agree. Oh my, I hope you're building enough towers. Otherwise I'd be very disappointed. You know, you should definitely do your homework and build more towers. And how do we get thinner there? Can something like this work? Is that too much? That might be bad. Let's building my towers with tough. Hell yeah. That's a tough idea. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, I feel like that won't work. So we won't do that. It's kind of awful, to be honest. I do want more depth, but like, I don't know. It was just not it. A thing which I haven't seen being done much that is a truly Mythian vibe is a small garden with a well in the middle, surrounded by houses. Oh, I did want to do something like that, like little garden areas were like in between the houses, right? Completely surrounded. I like in some kind of berserk, some kind of area of the city, I definitely wanted to do that. Do we want to cap the tower? I have no idea. I have no idea yet. Just gonna put some kind of shape down, I guess. Can make it a bit more pointy, maybe. Point is difficult though, in my opinion. Like, look at that. That is like peak pointy, right? We'll optimize it, don't worry. I have no idea what kind of color I want on top. So we're just gonna use tough for now. I know that's a bad idea, but you can't stop me, guys. You can't stop me. It's too late. Maybe we can even put in some little windows. Into it, like that kind of it might work. Might actually work. Exhib is not scary at all, I'd say. It is very helpful. I mean, the best thing you can do at the beginning, if you really want to learn it, is just trying tools out. You go into editor mode, you just skip through them and like try to figure it out. Or watch tutorials. Sim stuff. Okay, oh my. Okay, I see how it goes. I get it. Now that looks kind of crappy at the moment. It does look crappy. Oh my god. Have to fix the shape. To fix the shape. Not really familiar with these kind of roof shapes for towers. It looks kind of weird right now. I gotta give you guys that. I went to Tough Town and didn't know you. Okay, buddy. Okay. It's okay. It's okay, Omei. Honestly, mix it up with the roof maybe exposed cover. You mean for the what's it called? The texturing and grading and color roof. Yeah, maybe. I'm not too sure about using copper tough though. Like I'm not sure if I want to use this color. I'll just like put it down for now to like get the shape. There's the stairs. There. Does that tower work is the question. It looks kind of weird now. It does look a bit weird. Know what? I was there once and then you were, bro. Okay, bro. I see. Yeah, okay. Whatever you guys are talking about. Whatever. That will definitely look weird. It might not be horrible. It might not be horrible. Hear me out. Hear me out. We can do... something like this, right? Change the entire bottom part, this line over here, to the same color we have for the tower. Then, on the reference that I have, okay? There's like little spikes over there. The only issue is recreating that in Minecraft might be quite difficult. So I'm not sure about it yet. Maybe we have to put it here. So you basically have like the top spike, right? The middle part, the pointy end. Then you do have 4 more, basically, on every single corner. Would be 1. Now, is this the best shape? Probably not, but like I wanna... We have to get there somehow. It looks weird as fuck right now. Was that Alice Tower was tough? I agree. Okay, buddy. Everyone is saying tough. It's... We can't change it. We probably can't change it. I might have to thin it out a bit. I'm not sure. I do not really like the shape. Now the tower is probably the right size, or the right height at least. But wait, I'm gonna try some other stuff out. That could work. Technically, wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm just gonna try some stuff out. What if we alternate it like this? Right? Up to the very top. Then we can make the tower a bit higher, maybe. We're gonna see. A ledge to cut up the arrows, maybe. I thought about that. I just wanna like try some stuff out right now. Now we would have like more space at the top to like make another floor, maybe make it even higher. But I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. I think right now it's like quite bulky. Maybe we want that though. What if take all of it, move it up. We can copy that one. Now we have a bigger tower. Big tower, you know, the bigger the better. That's what they say. Is that too big? Do we think it's too big? I will completely change the roof probably. I don't like it. Well, XM2 is the best. I do like a combination of the elevation tool, melt, the modeling tool, and the rock tool probably. Hi Charlie. There's something behind on works, I think. Probably, right? We might... Yeah. What I wanna do is move it like a couple blocks further down. Like 3. And then it works. Then it pretty much works. It's like creating a kind of cityscape now with the multiple towers. Kinda like that. Now I do want to change the top. The very top. I'm sorry guys. It's gone. Now we're gonna move this exact layer 2 down. And then We might as well create something I've created before because like I'm more comfortable with that than doing something new, to be honest. Like I did something like that there. Maybe we would just put like something like well, like here on top of it. For the chat, does that make you chatty? Totally, yes. It's the house that looks smaller and more civilian looking that I think is nice, yep. That's kinda... They're like... Most of the buildings are supposed to feel small on its like on their own, right? But the city is like supposed to feel big. So there will be a bunch of houses floating around. You ate it? Okay, Charlie. You ate it. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Charlie ate it. Now we can take some slabs, maybe. That's horrible. That is horrible. I might just have to like remove that. And that might do. Just like that. Do we want it? That might just be too much. Now it just looks flat at the top, right? So we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. Now what I thought about a second ago was that we make like a little... Just some little pillars, and then we can kind of... Wait. We do. Does that make sense? That might be too thin. Wait. I wanna have like 4 pillars, right? One in each corner. That holds up the roof. So we have like a bit more open here. And then should be able to put the roof on top of here. Now what I want to do with this tower over here maybe is the Assassin's Creed mechanic that we had over there, in the tower area, right? Where we have like some part like sticking out and you can like synchronize the entire world. Hope that makes sense. For those people that don't know Assassin's Creed, game series is very lovely. Has great music, quite a right story, and very good world building, I'd say. My favorite Assassin's Creed game is probably Black Flag. It's the one I played the most. Now, only question is, do we make it like the top a bit smaller? We might. Base Black Flag up. Now in terms of the architecture, it is probably Assassin's Creed 2 if like the quality was better. Man of culture. Appreciate it, appreciate it. We do somehow have to figure out how we connect everything over here. They should definitely make a remaster, yeah. Isn't Notenium like closed down now? Thought they won't continue like the server's down. That will look bad. I'll be honest, it will look bad. Don't do that. Oh, you know what, guys? Listen up. Listen up. I have an idea. I have an idea and you guys will like it, okay? You have to. You literally have to, okay? It's non-negotiable. Okay, that's not the idea. It's not the... man. I got a little platform there, right? We kinda make it a bit more fortified. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the flame on top. We're gonna make fire. We're gonna be monkeys, guys. We're gonna be monkeys. Fire good, fire nice, okay? Monkey likes fire. Monkey builds fire, okay? That's how it goes. We're gonna play monkey today. Okay, wait. Either we do like this. Yeah, I'll probably have to do it like this. Fire. Monkey likes fire. That's horrible. We might have to use campfires. Oh my god. Can that work? Probably campfires is better. Can I eat the fire? You can. Okay, what about campfires? Maybe we just need the smoke, you know? Can we see that? I imagine it to be better. Maybe we have to make a custom fire. What's up, Arcane? How you doing? Fire. They're better class for 111? Nope. I do definitely have a 2 remaster alone. Things, I agree. Now, I feel like Monkey failed the fire, guys. I'm sorry. Monkey has failed. I thought Monkey had a good idea, but Monkey didn't have a good idea. Around the finish supported by pillars. You know what? We can... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do we do that though? To like have it open kinda. I should just copy it to all the other sides, to be honest, but like it's whatever. It is whatever, I guess. Okay, now we can remove the corners maybe to make it more open, right? That might work. That might work. Generally, we just use the tool more. There we go. Now, that might be okay. Is it like open enough, or does the full block? I feel like the full blocks kind of bother me. full blocks do kind of bother me. Maybe just the full blocks over here, to be honest. We might just have to. We could put like the walls in the middle, probably. That's might be the best solution at that point. But like the diagonal is like always a bit bigger than horizontal gap. It was like one block. Just gonna alternate them again, change it up. I think it on top, but that's it's fine. Yeah, I know on top. But I felt like, yo, we're gonna try and change it up. And we're gonna this little part at the very top. We're gonna try it as a circle. And it's gonna be beautiful. Now I won't make any promises because like the fire just turned out very horrendous. But you know. Now that could work. That's not too bad. I feel like... Wait. Listen up. I have nothing to say. We can stop listening. Yeah, I had something to say. I'm gonna put shelves at the corners. Now that is not good. Because we need them all around the tower, probably. Is that too much? Is it not too much? Maybe not if we have like if we have like more color in it. If we have more color in it, like overall, if there is more color, it might just be completely fine. We can start with the round kind of rule. Oh. See like how we're gonna shape it. Like these kinda like domes are kinda difficult to make in my opinion. Just gonna use tough again to like get the shape done and then we can still change it. That might be too small for like that one there. We need like some part, like some of the great depth. Left domes, fair. I do too actually. They're quite nice. Who would have guessed? Let me think for a second. I mean, signs don't work because of the corners, right? I know, like over here we had like different, like more flat. Now on the other hand, here I kind of want it different. Spruce up slabs, maybe. Maybe we can just do something like this again with trapdoors, or alternate them with trapdoors and slabs, or even do something else. Now we can put. You know what? Why not? Try. That's bad. That is bad. We need a gray colored shelf. I agree. Okay, I think I have something. Gonna move like this one more down. Then what we're gonna do over here is add one layer of stairs. And connect it like this to have like a bit more on the outside over here. To have like a bit more depth and overhang kind of. Like not on the front because like that would be too much, I'd say. Either that or we can go like one further out if it is not enough overhang. Then we could do like that maybe. It's quite difficult. I'm genuinely not too good with domes. I don't have enough practice with them. I do not. We do have to practice them. Genuinely, I should have practiced more stuff. Right now, it's genuinely bad. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if like a dome fits there. Do we think a dome fits there quite well? Because like, I do have my doubts at the moment. I do genuinely do. I do have my doubts. Maybe out of bricks. I feel like bricks work quite well there. That could work, yeah. We'll leave it as it is for now. And we'll come back later to that one. Because it's definitely important to like take breaks from certain buildings every once in a while. Like when you're building, you're focusing like a lot, you know, like when you're like focusing too much on one thing, right? At some point you get way too used to it, and then you don't know, like you kind of get a tunnel feeling. You don't know what you're doing wrong, what you could improve on. Like you just don't generate ideas anymore, and you think, yo, this is bad, even though it might be good, or it could be good. We should take breaks every once in a while from buildings as we've done here. Now, question is, for the roof over here, we just try. Do we try and put on a roof? Give me that one. Give me this roof, please. That's like 2 blocks too good. It's 2 blocks too wide. Hydration reminder. I just drank, man. Genuinely. Like just one second ago. Appreciate it though, guys. Stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. Hydration is important. Now that looks kinda weird. Always stay hydrated, guys. Hydration is really important. Think about it. Your body literally only exists thanks to water. Now let that sink in. That's not even too horrible. Maybe we should lower it by 1. Or make the windows over here 1 higher. I don't hate it. It could have been worse, genuinely. Like that one. That's funny. But it does not look terrible. So that's a win. That is definitely a win. No. I do think like it's coming. It's coming slowly. Slowly but surely together, more or less. But we can lower that tower by a bit again. Just have to. Maybe like 3 blocks maybe. There we go. Then we do all of this, 3 blocks lower. Those. Maybe I should do right, huh? There we go. There's still like quite some stuff to do with that, but like it's coming together. It's coming together. It's like not horrible anymore. And I'm not completely clueless. I'll be completely honest, like in the beginning, when I started the stream, I was completely clueless like how to approach this thing, but like now it's like getting better. It is actually getting better, so yeah. Gonna be stealing like here. So we can have this, that. And there's a new floor here. And even change the inner wall maybe to another block instead of diorite. That could work. Make this one white. There we go. Now the building over here is the question. I think I want to do over here, like that part is the following. We make some kind of pillars here maybe. I'm not sure if that works. Detailing would go like out 1 block further probably. Maybe even like this, wait. Make pillars like that, right? Then we can add another building. Listen guys, we're just gonna add building on top of building, okay? And add another building here that's separate from this one. Trust me, it will be glorious. It will be worth it. 100%. The interiors will be horrible, but the exterior will be so beautiful. You have never seen anything better. Wait a minute, I'm gaining confidence. That's new. That's genuinely new. Oh man, I'm gonna do this wall like 1 further out over here in this direction. So this building over here has a bit more space. And it alternates like the room in here, and we can like add another wall here and like kind of split them into 2 parts. Because like big open rooms in as like one shape is kind of boring. Kind of want corners and stuff. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's just what I like, I guess. And usually what's like good in terms of interior design. having large flat walls are boring. I hope we can all agree on that. If not, something's probably wrong with you. Now, question is with this building here. What kind of color do we put here? What about yellow? Sandstone. Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Guys, what do you think of sandstone? Do you guys like sandstone? It genuinely can be a great block, but like there should be like different, like similar shapes to sandstone, but like darker and less saturated. And it's hard to get ideas, I agree. That is not good. I do not like sandstone there. I do not like it. You know what? Imagine. just imagine yellow terracotta there. It would be definitely interesting to have like brighter stuff. That it feels so fake. It feels like so artificial. I don't know, I can't explain it. But I would definitely won't use those colors. Not with me, no. Not with me. You know what? Andesite. Gray always works. But here it doesn't. Here it doesn't, kinda. You know what? We're gonna create more depth by pushing in the corners by one. Because that creates more depth and it makes the shape more interesting. I'd say that's definitely a win. That is a win. It does a lot to it if you think about it. Because it just like it makes the shape way smaller. But it's like not as flat and it creates like more corners, right? The more sides your house has, the better. We can maybe make a granite again to work there, but wait. You know what? I like this building. I'm gonna copy it over. And then we're gonna just change it. Just a bit. I wanna see how we can incorporate sandstone into here, maybe. It's like back there, it doesn't bother me as much. Does that make sense? It's like it's like a bit further back. It's like not fully in the front, so it's like not as bad. I feel that kind of works. We could put some kind of sandstone building in the back there, over here. I'm gonna clone again real quick, and then we're gonna take parts of it, so we don't have to do all the texturing and whatever at the moment. You can see how it looks like with the shape that we have over there. Go for today? Okay. Papa Moro, you take care. We We can make the foundation tough again, kind of, no? Will probably work. Maybe one higher. Or... Nah, actually, no. Do it like this, then... that part here, and there, and everywhere. There we go. Now we can copy over the walls real quick. Now I might have to build it a bit higher. It's kind of sinking in. You can't really see it. Now what we can do, we have like the main part out of sandstone here with the tough base, right? Okay, I will change my mind again. Put one more line of tough here. And then we can have like this little part out of another material. Now, have we done this somewhere? Maybe something out of wood. I feel like wood could work quite well. Something spruce. Spruce can go quite well with sandstone, I'd say. Like just my opinion though. But I feel like it can do a lot. Can do something like that, and then that looks a bit better already. And the only issue is it's in the wrong direction. I dislike that. I totally dislike that. For those who it doesn't matter, but for these two it does. I mean, for all of them it matters, kinda. I'm gonna fix it up real quick. Do the same over here. Put one in the middle over here, maybe. And then we can change this to dark oak, maybe instead, because I know we had the spruce over there in the part of the build, so I kind of want to change it here again. We can make it dark oak, maybe together with mud at the top. Maybe we can lower it over here. Then we add the walls over here again. We could just change it up a bit once we get there. Once we get there, right? We'll see. Now back to this building over here. I feel like I will get this one done. I won't get that one done today. I will not. It's bad. That's quite bad. Make this one. Can we make that one out of sandstone? Actually, listen up, guys. Listen. We all gotta believe in the power of sandstone, right? Because sandstone is really nice. Wait, it is a smear tool, bro. I'm always skipping past it. It's bad. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Maybe we can do the corners like this, right? I genuinely don't know yet. And what we can try again is with these. It's not horrible, but it's also not good, so I will probably change it. I will probably change it. Like getting in new color is always difficult. I'm so used to building with like not much color that's like difficult to like get in like new into my visual library. Let me think. What kind of blocks could work? What kind of blocks are not too bright or saturated? For all of that. I could try to make it wooden. But that's also kind of weird. I've seen some of the mega mountains, yeah. I don't know what the process is to make those with Axiom. I know some people use the modeling tool quite much on the path too, kinda. Wait, which one was it? I think it was this one. They use the Katmaram surface to create some kind of outline sometimes. To make like... basically to create the mountain shape, like the outline, right? And more detailed. And then you can technically use Smart Surface and change that up to where you want. That's like one way I know some people have done it. But I haven't built one myself yet, so they usually don't even care about the terrain below if you use that technique. I mean, I could wait. I can show you mine. Technically, I mean, I did start with like mountains over here, just sketching them real quick, but like they're not like the ones that you were talking about, probably. So might not be worth it. Might not be. Okay, we're gonna get more into detail. I'm gonna put a pathway down. Somewhat over here, maybe. We can have like a diagonal street going through over here. With... I put that building a bit further away. Let me put you away, man. There we go. Put that one there. And I forgot the sides. Of course. Measure building those in survival, we're gonna take weeks at least. If you do them purely in survival, like also design them, it will definitely take a bunch of time. I have it like this kind of, or something like that. Maybe. Like one more building, like some kind of building here, right? Some more here. And then we're gonna have like some buildings there. Have like an alley go through like that. That should work. Then probably some buildings over here. And some more like that. Does that make sense? Something like that, maybe. I'll put one more building here, one over here with an exit, entrance and exit. That could work. Just like sketched out real quick, right? It's not the right shapes. It's definitely not the right shapes. But what I do want to do is add another little build over here. Now, is there enough space here? it's not. So we'll have to put like 2 further in. Maybe just 1. Like, but I should do it like this even. Do it like that. Then we can add another wall. Either like 2 blocks in or 1 block in, right? And we have this little shape here. You can do some kind of staircase or ladder or I don't know, maybe a scaffolding. Some fire ladder or whatever. Like that. Now, what do we focus on? That's the main question. Building up to move blocks. Just why do I not use the replace tool? Why? Why do I not? Doesn't make sense. Do we start with interior already? Do we care about it? Maybe partially, but like I wanna do the interior stuff later on. I'm not sure. Genuinely also not sure. It would be done to have like something. It would be nice to have something done at least. I think that makes sense, but at the same time it's all about laying out the city. As coming together, it's slow. It's coming together slowly, but I think it will be okay. I'm stealing from myself again. Man, it's a tough world out there. I've just built it from scratch, and I would have been faster. I'm too lazy sometimes. That's like even taking longer. It's bad, guys. It's bad. Remove this wall and put it over here. Now a space there, and we can see the entire building here. And we might just be able to eventually make an entrance here. Maybe something like that. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Now, question is, how do we do side over here of this building? I gave up with the buildings over here, so at least for the next few minutes. Okay, wait, let me... do it like that. Do we do a lot of wood buildings though? The dark oak wood is a bit too dark. I wonder why. Dark oak wood, dark, huh? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Like a stone foundation below. Old medieval kind of stuff, I guess. It's getting there right now. It's getting there. We're gonna see. I'm not too sure about the wooden part. I'm not sure about it. I definitely do struggle with getting a lot of colors in. Gotta be honest on that one. Now over here I'd say we're gonna do another brick building. Maybe more granite than brick. Oh my god, that was a hard shit. How you doing? Yep, it's me. How you been? Kinda don't like it though. I kinda don't. So, question is, what kind of color do we make it? We just put more little parts onto it, kind of. Right, little balconies. Like adding a bunch of balconies will do quite well. I remember we had one sub. You didn't even know each other. I haven't heard of you back then. That man is lying, guys. Don't trust him. He will traumatize you eventually. A little pathway over here. Gonna do the first dirt real quick. And kind of get it in landscape early. Me when I lie. Oh, okay, buddy. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. We got a diagonal building over here. To add a bit more. To make it a bit more dynamic. Diagonal buildings are basically the human eye sees them as dynamic, which creates movement. You rate things, not everything is like still, right? So dynamic brings in more life. So diagonal buildings make things feel more alive, I'd say. Hi Tom. Is that start of April? Probably the first week of April. Could do a shape like that one over here, build it up, and do the same on the other side as well. With 4 here, that might be an issue at some point, but hey, it's okay. That's okay. Are you building? I'm literally just trying to lay out the city at the moment. I'm trying to get in some more buildings. basically just sketching right now. It's like nothing is final. I'm still changing a lot, but like I'm trying to like get some buildings in and see where what is going. Basically, yeah. Yup. Can we make something like that out of dark oak wood maybe? Wait, the dark accents there are kinda good. Only issue is that's too bulky. It is way too bulky. Gonna put it into stairs and then change. Make them smaller. Way smaller. Little balconies like that. I feel like I want to make a bunch of them actually. They're a great addition and they just add like more interest in everything and make the flat wall not flat anymore. I mean, it's still flat, right? But you guys get it. Maybe, you know what? We're not gonna be boring today. We are not gonna be boring today. Take it one further out over here. To create more depth and make it more interesting. Or do something with fences or something there, or walls, or I don't know what. We can see, but it should work. Can that work? Oh, that can work actually. I can see that. I can see that. It might work. It might. Raise this one by one more block. Okay, probably put a roof on it eventually. I have no idea how we do that part. But over here, we kind of start with another building that kind of connects over there, maybe. Let me remove that part. We could make it diagonal again, like fully, 45 degree. Or, no, I'd say we do it fully 45 degree. That's probably the easiest. I wanted to say 22.5 degree, so like 2 blocks alternating like that, right? But I think it's better if we have a bit more space in here. So that will do. And then we even have some more space for something else over here. And over here's the little pathway. There might be space for another building over here. I might even go onto the road, but we'll see. That's my favorite word. Tough. Okay, that's a lie. Probably not tough. I don't know. I genuinely don't. I'm starting to get too tired for that stuff, Josh, I'll be honest. How you been though? How's your your redwood forest coming along? Have you continued building on it? Or have you not? I feel like I'm genuinely too tired to continue at the moment. It's like too much thinking. Okay, guys, I fear we have to end the stream for today. But either next weekend again, or actually, I might even stream under a week again. I mean, we do have to like get quite a lot of the city done. At least that's what I want to do for the next video, so. I might have to stream tomorrow. And Tuesday. And Wednesday. So maybe tomorrow again. We'll see. If not, we'll be back on the weekends again. Creative Life building mods are cool to use specific client? No. Nah, I do. I do play with the normal Minecraft launcher, but with Fabric client. I do use Fabric here. Fabric for Axiom for Fabric. That's basically it. Alright guys, I appreciate you for being here. I hope you guys had fun. I'll be back eventually during the week. And if not, then the weekend for sure. Yeah. So you guys take care. I hear you all, and yeah, appreciate you.